This is the standing Bear Farm and Hostel. They're currently working on their bathrooms, so they got that. The shower house is there, cabin. This is the bunkhouse. And you got a nice stream that's running between, under, and through buildings. Yep, that same stream's heading over here towards the fire pit. Good place to hang out here on the other end of the bunkhouse. You got the mostly outdoor kitchen there, laundry facility there. Not sure if this is a real well over here, but their water is well water. There's the resupply building over across the stream from here. Nice fire pit. Stream here, again going under one of the cabins. There's the bunkhouse, kitchen, laundry, fire pit. Same stream. There's the main house, resupply building. Pretty cool little place. Up there's the road you walk along to get here, because you do have to go to the far side of the bunkhouse way over there to wrap around before you come back down here. And nice place for wood. There's the main house again. This big grassy area for tenting. And yes, you could hear those chickens from the bunkhouse. And you even have a nice little tree house over here as well, right next to that road. And the view from the road. Nice banjo music in the background too. Kind of a cool setup here. But onward we go. Trails down that way. I did fall a bit behind on content this week. It's Thursday morning now. So I did fire off Monday and Tuesday's material so that I would not be too far behind. But by the time I got that and all my packing sorted, it was almost 10 o'clock. And then they were ringing the brunch bell. So I decided, well, you know what? I'll stay, because during that time leading up to 10 o'clock, I had also figured out that I do not necessarily need to get to Allen Gap on Saturday. That is only 30 minutes from Greenville, Tennessee, but I could come from Tanyard Gap and go to either Greenville, Tennessee or Asheville, North Carolina, and that would be 40 minutes either way, which is still closer than if I were to come from Hot Springs. So I do have options, and Tanyard's only 6 miles past Hot Springs. Allen is 15 miles past Hot Springs. That would be a full day after Hot Springs. And Tanyard's only 6 miles, so even if I don't get to Hot Springs by Friday night, I can still easily get to Tanyard Gap at a reasonable time on Saturday to get a shuttle ride to either Asheville, North Carolina or Greenville, Tennessee. Well, the Appalachian Trail came from over there, but what it joined up here looks like it used to just continue straight ahead into that overgrown area. And I wonder what that used to be, looking to the west. Both a white blaze trail marker and a symbol. This is how the aliens are gonna colonize us, starting with something like this right here. View from Snowbird Peak, looking southeast, south, and southwest. And the wraparound continues. I do like how they build these trails down here. Looks like we got a barbed wire fence over there, and used to have most of one there. But here's a pass-through, and it's looked like it's designed for people to go through, but I wonder what they're trying to keep out. Maybe horses cannot make that sharp angle a turn. I don't know. So the trail just came out down there, and this is a dirt road over here, and now the trail's going up these stairs, not following that dirt road. So from these stairs you get to this junction here, and blue on this trail, which is above that road, goes to a car park or parking lot. And this stairwell goes to Max Patch, because as you can see, the red dots are the Appalachian Trail, and that is the more direct route. And I think somewhere along there is the top of Max Patch. I'm not exactly sure where, but it does look nice and clear up there. Summit of Max Patch. Looking to the east, there's the Black Mountains, including Mount Mitchell and Mount Craig, the two highest summits in eastern North America. Over there somewhere is Asheville, North Carolina. Not exactly sure what that scar, that's to the south, southeast. Not sure what that is. Couldn't quite figure it out. And sweeping around, gonna be hard to get much of a view of the Smokies here. Yeah, that's basically it, because you got the sun pretty low down in the sky. So north is straight ahead. The car park is to the left where that blue blaze is. And we go to the right, or straight ahead, where the white blaze is. Not a bad downhill view, really. That's the view looking back up towards Max Patch. The green tunnel. Really looks like a tunnel looking back this way. We got another of those tight turn gates. Yay, I got through it. There's the rest of the trail going off to the left and down. Not a bad view here either this time of day.